Hi guys, Jeremy Clarkson has barred Sir Keir Starmer from his pub. The former Top Gear host owns a farm and a pub, and it seems that he's not too happy with the new government. So Clarkson spoke to Times Radio, where he explained the problem of extra costs facing farming in the UK when it comes to producing pork, for example. But beef and other aspects of agriculture are also struggling at the moment. The celebrity explained that it's much cheaper to import stuff from abroad than produce it in Britain, and it seems Starmer is to blame for this. Have a listen.
If I have a pig and I butcher it, or slaughter it and butcher it, and turn it into a sausage, that sausage will cost here 74p. If I buy imported pig meat, make it into a sausage, it's 18p.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Something's wrong with our food system in this country. My pig reared on my farm, by the time it gets here, it's got a cost of 74p. An imported sausage, 18p.
So what's your message to the new government? Do you think they get the kind of rural economy at all?
No, I don't think any of them have set foot outside Kentish Town for the last 35 years. No, they're a hopeless bunch.
So would you invite Keir to your pub, Keir Starmer, Prime Minister?
No, he's banned. He's the first person to be banned. He's actually on a board in the hall. He's banned.
Why? What have you got against him?
Hello? I thought you were running a news operation.
Okay.
He hasn't done much to endear himself to me yet. Well, we'll have a look at farming. It all might turn around. You never know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, the Tories done a great job. The Tories done a wonderful job for farming. Okay. Look, there are a number of problems here. He's asking the question, why is it more expensive to produce meat, for example, pork, in Britain than just import it from abroad? Brexit is part of the problem. Now, we must add the caveat that Jeremy Clarkson did not support Brexit. I believe he wants the UK to rejoin the European Union, so we can't call him a Brexiteer. But Brexit is part of the problem here, a fundamental part of the problem, because Brexit has resulted in fewer workers being available for the agricultural sector, the ending of freedom of movement. So this has driven up prices. Materials such as fertilizer, a lot of it has to be imported from abroad, and that's more expensive now because of Brexit. Energy prices are more expensive than they were 10 years ago. This is all adding to the extra cost that Jeremy Clarkson is talking about. Inflation, while for consumers is low at the moment, for many things that farmers still require, it's more expensive, a lot more expensive than 10 years ago. Recent heavy rainfall, has made it more difficult to grow crops for cattle, and this has made feed more expensive. So goes down through the list, everything is more expensive now. Tory policies post-Brexit have resulted in fewer payments to farmers, lower payments to farmers, which has, of course, caused many to drop out of the industry altogether. So all of these things add to higher costs. Now, as supermarkets operate on very tight margins, it can be cheaper just to import something from abroad. So I think it's a little bit unfair to blame Keir Starmer for all of this. These are factors that are either have to be directly blamed on the Tories, or there's something that's out of the control of the new Labour government. I know it sounds cool to attack the metropolitan Liberal elite, but in reality, farmers who believe the Tories were on their side delivered them a Brexit which has harmed their sector, and other policies which have forced many farmers to quit after working the land for many generations. So while it may sound sexy to blame Keir Starmer and Liberals in London, you need the government on your side, and you have to be reaching out to them to try and ask for some support. The Tories didn't care. The Tories believed that, well, farmers will always vote for us. That changed recently, and while Labour can't rely on farmers just to continue to vote for them after this election, farmers themselves have to lobby. They need to reach out to the government and explain, these are the problems that we have, please help us out. But barring the Prime Minister from your pub doesn't really help your case. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.